What's going on, internet? My name's mflareflare, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Battle Spot Singles series. This is episode number 11, I think, but we're just gonna go right ahead and jump right back into the battling. The same team that was in the last episode of Bisharp, Medicham, Electivire, Mega Charizard X, Rotom Wash, and Nidoking, the Ultimate King. We were 1 win and 1 loss last episode with this team. Let's see if we can't go ahead and get ourselves another 2 wins here as we sit with a 15-13 rating as we welcome someone from Japan with a 1487 rating. Go ahead and check out her team of Pikachu, Espeon, Dragonite, Charizard, Umbreon, and Lucario. Now, she has, well, really 3 possible Megas in Zard X, Zard Y, and Mega Lucario. Common weaknesses on their team: we got 2 weak to rocks, 2 possibly 3 weak to ground, 1 weak to fighting, 1 couple resist to fighting. Let's see here on our team. Let's see who would be good to bring here. Nidoking again does really well against this team. Medicham not so. Bisharp, not so much, especially with the Lucario and Charizard. It'd be nice to get a knockoff off potentially on the Dragonite, but I don't really see her bringing the Dragonite. I really see her bringing the Lucario, especially since my team is very, very weak to fighting as a general whole. What am I? Okay, so what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to lead off with the Electivire. It's a very good against most of my opponent's team, minus the Charizard X, potentially the Espeon. But if I bring I think we're going to go with Electivire, Nidoking, and Charizard X here. Go ahead and take a look at what the opponent's bringing. I probably should have written down her team. It's a very good practice to do, especially battle spot doubles. When you're leading off with Pikachu here, is I'm going to lead out with my Electivire. So we're going to see. Not really sure what this Pikachu wants to do with me, as I'm rocking the Motor Drive ability, which if he bothers to go for an electric type move will do, well, pretty much nothing to me. I'm gonna go with the Cross Chop, just because I'm not quite sure. Ooh, Fake Out. That did a lot of damage there. But I don't think the Pikachu's going to be able to take 8 Cross Chop. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah. Pikachu, not exactly the strongest or Pokemon around the block, but it has its uses, especially Raichu in doubles at least a year ago. Alright, Zard. Okay. Yeah, I forgot I'm Choice Scarfed. Okay, well, I don't really see myself gaining anything by staying in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out into Charizard here. My own Charizard. So it'll be a Charizard versus Charizard matchup. And I can very well see myself losing this battle right here. So he's a Charizard X, which is not the greatest thing in the world for me, because he probably went for a Dragon Dance. I could have stayed in there. Wow, that does a lot of damage. So I'm going to Mega Evolve, go for the Outrage. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get outsped, and I'm pretty much sacking out my Charizard at this point. But, you know, I think that's the right play to make. Oh, I outspeed? Okay. Well, that was surprising, to say the least. Okay. Especially before Mega Evolving, and out comes the Umbreon, and I'm locked into Outrage, so I'm gonna go ahead and just Outrage the Umbreon, and that's gonna do quite a bit as I get a 2-turn Outrage. And Foul Play is gonna go ahead and knock me out, but I'm gonna go out right out to the Electivire, and that should be the match. Because Electivire is gonna clean shop here. Because I'm going to go for probably a Thunder Punch, because I don't think I want to trust Cross Chop with 80% accuracy, and I don't really think I can afford the Umbreon getting off a Moonlight here. So I'm just going to go with the Stab, Thunder Punch. I should be running Wild Charge instead, but I'm going for lesser recoil, and that should be enough, and it's a crit. Don't think it mattered there. That's going to be a 2-0 in my favor, with Electivire coming through in the clutch with little help from Charizard X. And that's going to be game 1, win 1 for me. We're going to go ahead, jump right into this next battle as I tell my 3DS not to save that battle. And yes, I know it'll take some time to load it. But yes, I'd like to continue battling. And right now, the Pokemon Go servers are down. Shocker. Yep. Spoiler alert, it is a Saturday today that I'm recording this on. I'm probably going to bulk record a couple of episodes today. But I've been playing Pokemon Go quite a bit. Not nearly as well as some of the other people out there. I'm much better at this, as we get it somewhat from South Korea with a 1501 rating. The Angry Man face, and they're rocking a Scizor, Mandibuzz, Talonflame, Garchomp, Breloom, and a Mega Kangaskhan. Now, things that are interesting. The we got common weaknesses. The entire left side of my opponent's screen can be taken care of with Charizard quite handily, as well as Garchomp with an Outrage. Thing is here, though, that Breloom's probably got a Focus Sash on there, and that's going to be just a little bit of a problem. Just seeing as there's no really good way for me to handle that, aside with leading with Medicham and hoping the Breloom comes out first. But Breloom, there's always the thought of it going for a Spore right off the bat and putting you to sleep, and that's a guaranteed 1 turn of sleep, and you're kind of at a losing battle. Especially Breloom can also carry Rock Tomb, which would be bad for Charizard. So I think what I have to do here is Medicham has to come. Charizard, I think, is a must. And the last member of my team could be anything. No clue what that was. Don't really have an answer for Kangaskhan. Might be have to be Electivire in this case. So we're gonna leave Medicham, go with Charizard and Electivire. So Electivire has the coverage minus the choice. I think I'm gonna bring Nidoking instead. Let the king shine. But my opponent's got a well-constructed team here as we wait for the battle to start. But yeah, I really wanted to play some Pokemon Go, but there's no Pokestops around where I'm currently living. I have to walk just a little bit. My opponent's going to lead out with Breloom there, so no surprise for my opponent. I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and go for a Fake Out. My opponent is staying in, so this will break any kind of sash that my opponent has on the Breloom, and I don't think Breloom runs Inner Focus, unlike Umbreon. But That does quite a bit of damage to the Breloom, and he's gonna flinch, so I am free to go for a Psycho Cut here and take out this Breloom. Down goes the Breloom. Breloom was of no concern to me, and we are sitting pretty with a 3-2 lead after 2 turns. Now, incoming Talonflame. So really, I don't really want to bring in Charizard or anything like that to take the Brave Bird, because that could do a lot of damage. So I think, Breloom, you've done your job, and it's time to, well, meet your maker in a Brave Birding Talon. Ooh. So now the Talonflame is sitting at plus. Great. Uh-oh. So I think now, since he's gonna have to take, like, he probably has Roost, which would be a good thing for my opponent to go for, but I'm just gonna stay in here, because if he doesn't Roost, he's gonna take himself out, because the recoil is going to take him out, unless he was running a overheating Talonflame. But then you run the risk of not knocking me out. Well, he'd probably knock me out, but then he would run the risk of me switching out, and then down goes Talonflame. We're sending up to double down, and I'm going to be sitting with a 2-1 advantage here, and out is going to come the Charizard X. And let's see what my opponent's last Pokemon is, and it is Mega Kangaskhan. Little bit of a problem. So I'm probably going to see a fake out incoming from the Kangaskhan, or Power Punch or something like that. I'm going to go right away for, well, I guess that was not the smartest thing in the world to do, but oh boy. Yeah, I bought my 2 Megas. Good job. Good job. I'm really on top of my game this morning. This Kangaskhan's going to Mega Evolve into Mega Kang. Probably go for a fake out here. Yep. We're going to be going with this regular Charizard. It's probably going to Sucker Punch me, and that's not going to... That actually did quite a bit of damage there for that Kang. And, well, I'm probably going to go down here. Okay. So this is a normal Charizard, no boost, no nothing, and that's going to do a little... Not that much. Facade is going to come out for my opponent. It's not boosted, so he's running Fake Out. Facade, Charizard goes down with a crit. Probably really didn't matter, seeing how much that Fake Out damage did. And in comes Nidoking. Will the King save us again today, as he did in the last episode? We shall find out. As I'm gonna go Sludge Wave it up. Sheer Force Life Orb boosted, and that is not enough to take it out, as that Earthquake is gonna hurt. Wow, so he's running Fake Out, Facade, Earthquake, and something else, but wow. And that is gonna be a 1-0 victory for my opponent. The Sludge Wave was just not enough. Nidoking could not come through. The King has fallen. Well, that's going to about wrap it up for today's episode. If you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any set suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section down below. Probably going to have one more go around with this team in the next episode. But that's about it for me. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.